Yeah, different kind of election. No one's going to be an announced candidate. There's not going to be ads. There's not going to be rallies. We're not even going to officially know the exact results. We'll know the winner, but I'll tell you about how they burn the ballots here in a second as part of the procedure. So what's going to happen? It's the College of Cardinals, members of the College of Cardinals who will be the voters in this election, but not every member of the College of Cardinals, only those younger than 80 years old. And there are 135 of them. They call them cardinal electors. That's the electorate for this race. Then they are sworn to secrecy as they enter that conclave. And at the end of each round of voting, the ballots are taken and they are burned. So there is literally no record of the exact results. They just know if somebody won or somebody didn't. Per day, it's a maximum of 4 rounds of voting. And no matter how many ballots it takes, a 2/3 supermajority is going to be required to be the next pope. Now, let's take a look at that electorate of a 135 cardinal electors. Here's something interesting. This has to do with how Pope Francis ran the church. His agenda, in part here in terms of administration, was to broaden out the power in the church, to take it away from Rome, away from Europe, where it's been concentrated traditionally, and to spread it out. So he appoints the members of the College of Cardinals. And again, among this group of voters, look at this. The last time there was a conclave, the one that elected Francis, more than half came from Europe, under 40% this time. Meanwhile, look at the growth in Asia. Again, that's was part of Francis's agenda as Pope. It was to expand the church's reach through cardinals in places like Asia, where there's growing Catholic populations. North America, by the way, about the same, a tick down from 2013. Also keep in mind here, along those same lines, 72 different countries will be represented by cardinal electors this time. That's a big jump from the last one, 2013. Again, that's the work of Francis there. And Francis will also loom over these proceedings in this way. Of those 135 cardinal electors, 108 were appointed by Francis. That is 80% of them. They became cardinals because Francis appointed them cardinals. Now, these are some of the names that are out there right now. Again, nobody announces their candidacy. There's no endorsements. We really don't know how they stack up against each other here. But these are some of the names you're seeing here. For instance, Peter Erdo from Hungary, maybe on the more conservative side. Luis Tagle from the Philippines, maybe more on the progressive side. But when you see these lists, I think the biggest thing to keep in mind is take it with a grain of salt, because, again, the last time around in 2013 when they had a conclave, when they had lists like this, Pope Francis's name, the future Pope Francis's name, was not generally on them. So surprise is very possible here, especially with all of these new cardinals, many of whom have really never met each other before.